whole point is that you max it all out, you get prestige, and then prestige will let you um, it will let you keep it lets you keep a skill or something like that. So choose prestige. It says pick one stat. All XP and skill levels will be wiped. So you could pick one of these to be a permanent stat basically, and then that'll persist through death and everything because by default, you lose your skills every time you die, just like you lose your gear. I don't play it like that. I don't think Tarkov works like that. That sounds really, really brutal. So if you get this mod, you might want to go in there and turn it off or change the setting. I'll end up doing that in the stream because I don't like the idea of losing all my XP and skill points every time I die and having to start all over to get up to the prestige thing. That's just my opinion, okay? So next mod. We'll get deeper into this because I'll be playing the game and actually using them. So quick stack and sort is a new one to me. I don't want to do that. This sounds pretty self-explanatory. Basically, it allows you to sort and stack different items in the game, sort your inventory, and stack consumables. It says combine ammunition, things like that. Next we have trader improvements, which this one I was just looking at earlier. This one actually adds, this one actually is kind of similar to Tarkov 2 also. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot. A lot of the mods in this game seem to want to make Vostok into Tarkov. So a lot of the mods do things that Tarkov does. So what does trader improvements do? Trader improvements, it adds rep. So now you have to rep up the trader and things like that. It'll give you daily tasks, and it actually has new different tasks like killing so many enemies and things like that, that reset and stuff like that. Most of the new mods right now only work with Metro Mod Loader 3 Plus, so we'll cover that too because I have to reinstall it. And then we have, we'll go back, railgun attachment and names. That's really simple. Basically all that does is, because the developer couldn't use the real names of the guns because of for rights protection, so he's changed, like an MP5 is called a PM5 or a, yeah, something like that. And it's not, it's backwards. He just like reversed all the names basically. So this mod it makes it so that the guns and everything have the correct names. Hold breath, that's pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to hold your breath in the game while you're aiming. Reticle swapper, same thing. This is a pretty good one though. Not that the other ones aren't, but it a lot of customization, which is what I like. So just trying to keep track of what I opened and what I didn't open. Okay, so I got that, I got that. Open that, open hold breath. Okay, reticle swapper. Yeah, so you can go in here and you can change the color, you can change the how it looks and things like that. Lots of customization. I really like those kind of mods personally. Infinite sleeping bag. This is a new one to me, but I'm assuming because when you use a sleeping bag or a pillow in the game, it's consumable. You can only use it once, so this allows you to keep it indefinitely, right? Item clarity, this is another one that I've been using. This kind of does like an RPG thing where it will color code the items. So if it's rare or whatever, it's going to be purple. If it's common, it's, you know, there, it's green, it's purple, so on and so forth. And then it has, it actually will mark items that you need for tasks. You can go in and into your tasks and select the option to you track it in your notes basically, and if it's being tracked, it will show up on here that it's being tracked. So when you find something in the world, you know that you need it for a task. Here's the right here, you can say mark items needed for tasks. If you turn that on, it will track them for you, so you don't have to guess. You don't have to try to remember what you need for to turn into the generalist or the doctor and so on. Immersive ammo check. This one's new to me too. I know it basically in the game right now, if you check your ammo, it'll just say 1, and then it'll say like 3 or 4 or 5, or it'll just give you a number. So this says it'll say like almost empty instead of giving you an actual number. You know, it says full. Approximately 25. These are probably all different settings. So that's basically all that does. Better enemy loot. This one, so with the last game update, they actually increased the loot pool on enemies and stuff like that. So this could be a redundant and unneeded mod at this point. I'm not really sure. I still use it, and if in my mind all it's going to do is just increase. It could just increase it even more. You find a lot of dead bodies and stuff that don't have anything on them. So the one thing I like about this is it also they will like they're more likely to have mags on them and things that they should have on them, right? Like things that you would expect to find on them. So like if they're a bandit or a military or a guard, they'll have loot that corresponds with uh, like their faction, I'll say. Search loot, this is another one that's like a Tarkov emulator. So as you can see, it literally does exactly like Tarkov. When you're searching a container, it will give the little search icon and until it goes away. Um, it's totally configurable, so you can. I've been in there and like you can turn the length up and down, so it takes longer to search, or it'll search even faster. Trader lag fix. This is, I'm not familiar with this one, but apparently it's like a bug fix that apparently there was something with the traders that I'm not sure what it does really. Something about lagging. So it's supposed to fix that. Burst mode fire. I love this one. This is like one of my new favorite mods, especially for the MP5, because so many games now want to put MP5s in the game and they don't have burst mode. So this is a perfect example of the gun name changes where instead of MP5, it's a PM5. So it works with the PM5, the MP5, the MP5K, the MP SD, and then the AK-12. In the game, it's called a KA-12. I absolutely love this. Like it's ideal for this game because like 3 round burst just seems to be perfect for dropping the enemies. Like I just love it. Like it's like I can't live without it now. Especially as MP5 is like one of my favorite guns, so I'm using it all the time. Scope sensitivity scaling. This is just like another quality of life thing that will change the picture-in-picture scopes. Apparently, it's a little twitchy, so this helps with that. I don't necessarily use this. I haven't I haven't played with a ton of scopes yet to I guess know that I need it, but um, it's a quality of life thing, so it's in the mod pack. Does not scale sensitivity when picture in picture is enabled because the behavior, okay. Scales the so it scales the scope sensitivity. Quick item slot. This is a new one that we really like that allows you to basically hotkey things. So if you have something in your inventory, you can just hover over it, hold control, and choose a key that you want for a consumable, and then you can just hit that key and you will use it. Slow movement. This is another one that I use. This will allow you to, depending on what key you map it to, by default it's Alt, but it just makes you move a lot slower. So I like to use it on corners, for example, because when you're peeking a corner, by default, it's kind of quick. You're like moving in and out, and you can hit this, and then you're kind of like creeping, around the corner. The footsteps kind of sound weird, but that's just something you got to deal with the way that the state of the game is right now. Adaptive HUD. This is another one. This one. This is supposed to make it so basically like it's a dynamic HUD. Um, vitals are displayed dynamically, so it's like you don't have everything on your screen all the time, and then it shows up when needed. I haven't really tried this one yet, so I'm kind of curious. Heli Go Boom. This is a new one that I'm assuming is tied to the helicopter event. So there's an event where the helicopter crashes, and this makes an explosion sound. So you hear it and you know that it's there, I suppose. Okay, that's cool. Better lean. This basically just allows you, so by default, when you lean, you basically, this is default, but when you lean, you go right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. What better lean does is it removes the the center part. It just allows you to lean from right to left without it stopping in the center. I use a different lean mod that it doesn't matter. It does the same thing. Overlapping effect areas fix. Fixes behavior of this. Keeping track of what effect areas the player is currently in. not sure what the issue